All right, folks, Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, November 6th. Those of you who know me should give me, just tip your hat to me because it's election night and I have not had a drink. So I'm very proud of myself. Big move for the SPY today. Let me see the numbers. Like the NASDAQ was up 260-ish. The Dow was up 427. So a big day. I had no idea what to expect, on election day. But first, let me slide this over like I always do. New people, pause the video and read it. It's a good description of what our chat room is all about. I'll talk about one call that I made today that I was super proud of because it was just a clean setup. So PLTR had earnings and just gapped up and ripped. And let's go to 5-minute candles. You know what? I need to add extended hours on because we do that when we have a big gap, right? If you don't do it, it looks like the stock closed here and opened here and everything's kind of skewed. So you want to count the extended hours with your moving averages and such, right? So with that in mind, now that I've got extended hours on, I'll just try to highlight the day. I called this PLTR when it finally gave us a pullback into the fives buy zone, right? Mid fives buy zone is right around 49.70, right where my cursor is. Worst case stop would go below the red line. I think it was about 35 cents risk maybe. And from that entry, you're never underwater after that. And it went to 51.58. So just the reason I'm highlighting that one, just a super clean, couldn't be more simple. First pullback to the fives buy zone on a big breakout play. And an important element, by the way, is, they had earnings, blowout earnings. And so it wasn't just some random stock running and nobody knew why. Because then I'm not so interested in the pullbacks, right? You don't trust them as much. So with that said, PLTR will be back on watch tomorrow. DJT, I'm not excited about this one because, the election and it fluctuated like crazy today. I do see in after hours, it went all the way up to 44.52 before going out at 37.50-ish. So just crazy whippy. But with that in mind, maybe it gives some setups tomorrow. But day after election, I'm not too interested in trading that one. SMR is just holding up after bouncing off the 20. These small nuclear modular reactor, whatever that stands for, these plays had a really nice run. And now we were kind of talking about it in chat today. They're not trading as cleanly anymore. There's not the passion behind the moves. So I'm not in love with it, but I'll put it on watch. IONQ, nice bounce right off that buy zone that we talked about on the daily. Nice bounce today. Maybe it follows through tomorrow. Reddit, super strong today. RDDT. It's way ahead of the moving averages, so not in love with that one either. ALAB. Man, I nailed this one in my own personal trading today on a pullback, right? And it started to run in my favor. I clipped half off, and then I meant to put a break-even stop in on the other half, and I hit frickin' limit instead of stop. And so it just sold it, right? It sold it for a gain, but I mean, I should have had half a position for a good $4 plus move. So when you trade every day, you make a lot of mistakes, including just the stupid ones, right? Where you don't have the right setting. And it was kind of aggravating. But anyway, LICY, big move today. Maybe the whole number 4 comes into play tomorrow. SGMO, this thing's been really on a tear and a big move today. I should have had it on watch coming into today. But it's holding up so well that I do want to watch it. IBRX, nice bounce today. Maybe it continues to bounce tomorrow. Remember, it had this huge move back here, which was only like a week and a half ago. So it's still in play. Mobileye, MBLY. I like the looks of this chart. You had the gap up, sold off, then it ripped higher, and now you're flagging. So this is probably my favorite chart going into tomorrow. CENX, aluminum play. There's the high from July. Tried to break through that. Ended up closing below it, but could have a follow-through day. Had nice volume today. Could have a follow-through day tomorrow. REAL, nice breakout. Looking for a potential follow-through day. AMSC, nice breakout here and now kind of flagging, right? And then NRDS, it's holding up really well, but also kind of extended. Hopefully some of you show up early with me tomorrow. We add to this list by finding some potential gappers in the morning in the pre-market, all right? I'm done babbling. I'll see you guys in chat. Have a good night.